this is Pranav Goa Thakurta from EduTV. With us is today the famous Kuwar Vijayendra, who is the Chancellor of Shobit University. Kuwar Vijayendra Shekhar is known for his new practices, and he has been doing a lot of things for social causes, for students, for parents, for teachers, professors, even vendors. Sir, we would request you, because of these medical directives, government directives, and you had been to education from pretty long time. I think when the higher education evolved in India, started evolving in India, what do you think, because of this physical distancing, social distancing, how things will change in classrooms or students going to schools, transportations, teaching, for students as well as for teachers also? Sir.
So first of all, thank you very much, Pranav, for inviting me. And every time it is a pleasure for me to be with you. It's a learning session always for me. I learn from you.
We learn from you every day. Yes, sir.
And what will be the new normal if we look at in education domain after this pandemic crisis is over? The honest answer is we do not know. From last 30-40 days, we all are doing new experiments. And what we achieved out of these experiments, that we are able to do what actually we were doing before this pandemic. We are able to deliver classes. We are able to conduct classes for our students. But if I look at the medical challenges, what will come there, advisories will be there, social advisories are there, other advisories will be there, like social distancing has to be there, contactless sessions have to be there. So how education sector will look into that and what will happen, that is still unknown to us. And we have to remain very open for that without much expectations. That what will come, we will accept it and we will work in that direction. So this is one thing. Secondly, during this period, we learn to become a learner again, especially the teachers. So a co-learning culture has started. Self-learning has started, that everybody has to learn. I was talking to him that everybody, this B2B has become back to basic now. And that basic may be towards technology, that basic may be towards many new things, whatever is happening. So we all have become learners. We are learning new things, be it school, be it university, be it other institutions. We all are learners. And this is what was missing in the schools, in the universities. Everything was happening, self-learning was not. So I believe it has to become a new norm, that learning has to happen. And this learning will help in upskilling of individuals. It will be again a new thing to come, that upskilling will start. We will start upskilling ourselves. For a student also, self-skilling, upskilling, that will be there, and it has to be. We all talk about that in new norm, more empathy will be there in the society, more will be there in the society, more concerns will be there, we will be more environmental friendly, we will think about the society more, we will have more respect for the doctors or other people whom we are calling today corona warriors. But if it happens, that will be the most wonderful thing. But there is an if. Because what happens when there is a crisis, when there is a fire, we behave differently. Especially in crisis, we try to find the solution, immediate solution for addressing the crisis. But once crisis is over, we go back and start the way we were working. So new norms, new normal will not come much from our side. Again, it will be something which will be forced. Like if it is social distancing, for example, you can see there are many markets, many places, even today, everyday news is coming that nobody is following it.
Correct.
When police is there, when enforcing agencies are there, then only people are following it. But in institutions, in schools, now we have to think about it. Challenges will come, infrastructure challenges will come, especially in hostels. If you look at, if you have hostels like in universities, we all have. So hostels are not made for individuals, like especially undergrad level. UG and research level, we have individual rooms, but for undergrad, they are shared rooms. How it will be possible? In schools, if I look at the classrooms, the size of the classroom and the strength of the student, generally it matches. It cannot be half a student will sit there and half will sit there. Large number of classrooms are not there. It will be a challenge. In the laboratories, these challenges will come. So what may be the solution for that? One solution can be that a blended teaching mode continues, that we decide part of teaching will happen online, especially the theoretical part, and the student come to the school or university, and whenever they have to go to the laboratories, a small group goes there. This may be one thing. Second, if I look at the pattern and the decisions taken by higher education institutions globally, maximum of the universities and schools have decided to have their fall semester online. It means up to January, February, nobody is looking for or nobody is confident that there will be a situation to have everybody together. One more thing is there, what I always say, that online teaching is happening fine, but we are missing one of the most important component of education, which can only be there when connect is there, personal connect is there, interpersonal skills. Students are sitting on Zoom, everybody is muted, many times even their videos are off. They are listening a monologue. Teacher is happy, I am delivering my class. Everybody is sitting silent. If somebody has to raise a question, they will just raise their hand. They are not able to see each other. They are not having that collective energy is not there, which becomes energy of learning. These things are missing and it will continue. So, new norm, I believe it will be more that self-learning has to be there and a fluid skill mindset has to come, and we have to work in that direction. Because in last 30, 40 days, what we have learned, what our students have learned, adaptability. It was forced, but we have learned it. Now we have to see that this adaptability, it becomes our strength. We start adapting to the new things fast. It has given us curiosity. That curiosity should continue, and curiosity can be converted into creativity. Generally, our students were not having curiosity. We were not having curiosity. We all were busy in a routine. And we never thought that 30, 40 days we can sit at home. It was just like, oh, how it can happen. Everything, it's not possible. And suddenly we were forced to. So that curiosity has to be converted into creativity of the students. Innovation has to be there. Because whenever there are problems, innovation starts. इंडिया के बारे में हम कहते हैं कि यहाँ जुगाड़ चलता है. And there is a very small thin line in between जुगाड़ and innovation. Jugaad is a temporary solution of a problem, and innovation is a sustainable solution of a problem. So I believe that we have to have these innovation labs in our institutions. Initially, they may look like jugaads, but definitely, if schools, universities will support them, they will become wonderful innovation labs. Research has to happen. Research has to become a new norm. Generally, what is happening in our schools, we are not doing research. We are not motivating even our teachers. Okay, go, why don't you register yourself for PhD somewhere? That was your area. We see, okay, you are eligible and it's fine. You remain there. Suddenly, when the boys will go to the university, what will happen? They are expected to do some research. They go in an environment where they were never there. So that has to become a new norm, new normal, that research has to happen. And one important thing, what I feel, and many of the institutions, they must have realized it, those who had been island of excellence, they all will suffer. To bounce back, new normal has to be that you have to care about others. You have to be connected with mainstream, mainland. You have to work in that direction. I am aware of many institutions, universities, other institutions, not sitting at home. They are working in the field. Maybe it is they are preparing, they are stitching masses, or they are distributing sanitizers, or whatsoever is possible. So new norm will be that from island of excellence, you have to be connected to the mainland also, to the society. And institutions, those who will fail in that, it will be tough for them to bounce back. If anybody feels that there will be no impact on me, my institution, he or she is wrong. Impact is there because economical crisis will be there. In last few months, we were talking AI is going to take jobs. We should make our student aware of AI, that many jobs AI will kill. This COVID-19 more jobs. More time is they are talking to our students about social projects, entrepreneurship. We work with them in that direction. More startups have to be there. More connection with the society has to be there. So these are the major things I believe which will be the new normal. One unfortunate thing, what I was discussing with Parnav when we were offline, that suddenly our best teachers, especially the senior ones, we are feeling that they are saying they are to adopt the new technology fast, or maybe they have so much experience with them that the experience of 30 years, 40 years, they are not able to condense it into a PPT. They are confused. And suddenly we are telling, no, no, if you cannot do, you have to go on a forced leave. I want, but you stay. So it has to be changed. And new norm again will be that there will be two type of teaching. One, maybe we can have the best people, those who are tech savvy, those who can make wonderful presentations, material, content, and we deliver it in the class. And then we will need people, those who connect that material with individual students. It has to be new norm. New norm will be because industry layoffs will be there. Some of the best people from the industry, they may lose their jobs. We have to see how we can use them in our institutions, how we can utilize their skills. Because these 30, 40 days, they have taught us that it is not necessary that everybody come to my school, my university and deliver it all. So it means availability of experts will be more. Now we have to use them. How we will use them, that has to be seen. Initially, empathy will be there, gratitude will be there. That has to continue, and it will continue when we will work in that direction. We have to start it. We have to appreciate. We have to understand. We have to make people understand that yes, whenever there was crisis, there were people around, those who were working in that direction. They are important, and I have to be one of them. Healthcare projects will start more. Some interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary programs need to be started. Generally, what was happening today, what is helping us? Multidisciplinary approach has to be there. I was talking, somebody asked me what type of programs schools or universities should have. I said they should talk about programs like agriculture informatics. I know agriculture is not there in schools, but IT is there. And IT can support agriculture a lot. So agriculture informatics can be there, a certificate program we can have, awareness programs we can have. We can have program in biomedical engineering. So here what I'm talking, bio, medical and engineering, all coming together. So such programs, such awarenesses have to be there. And every school at present and a university also, our parents are confused. Curiosity is there, anxiety is there, what to do. Exams are still not complete, result is not there, what my son and daughter will do. If this year will be 0 year for them, what they should do. More than 6 million young boys and girls are waiting for entrance examinations. So new norm will be that we have to decide how we will give them admissions. We have to be flexible in that. We have to assess not on the basis of their marks, but overall performance. Maybe a note of a purpose will be sufficient. So these are going to be new norms for me. And we have to remember that online is a supplement, not a substitute. So whatever we are thinking that tomorrow everything will be online, it will not be. These challenges we have to see how we can have blended education. And for having that blended education or hybrid education models, we have to take in confidence the stakeholders. We have to work with them because it is a complete paradigm shift. What is happening? What will happen? These challenges need to be seen, addressed, and exactly what will happen, nobody knows. If somebody says, I know that what is the new normal tomorrow, I have my own doubts that nobody knows. So more entrepreneurship related things have to be there. More startup mindset has to be there. More research orientation has to be there. More innovation things have to be there. More interdisciplinary awareness things have to be there. Interdisciplinary programs have to be there. And this, what we have learned, C6, I was talking earlier also in one of the discussion, I believe, with Pranav only. What we have learned is curiosity, courage, compassion, commitment, collaboration, and calmness. This is what COVID-19 has given us. So we are thankful to COVID also for that. The new normal is if we carry this C6 in our life, life will be more easy, more comfortable. So that is there. And if you remember, if Honorable Prime Minister has given a new mantra for business, which is a new normal even in education sector also. So Honorable Prime Minister was talking about vowels, AEIOU. So I believe that is going to be the new normal, is adaptability. We all have to be more adaptable. Whatever new will come, yes, we will learn from that and we will adapt from that. And it may come from anywhere globally. Is efficiency. We have to be more efficient with limited resources. I understand resources will be limited because social distancing is there to suddenly our infrastructure becomes 1/3 what we have. And we have to see that in that 1/3 infrastructure, how we will do, how we will work. I is inclusivity. But I was talking that we have to connect ourselves with the mainland. And this inclusivity has to be seen otherwise also, because whatever things are there, there is some percentage of students, those who have been left out in this all exercise due to connectivity, due to non-availability of the devices, proper devices, due to location disadvantage. So we have to see that also. More inclusivity has to be there. O is opportunity. We all have to look for new opportunities. What we can do, how we can engage ourselves more. And then universalism. You cannot remain a Koop Manduk. If you understand, I believe Koop Manduk is a phrase. We were thinking, this is my word. My well is my word. Now it is not. It is not. We have seen that suddenly this science, technology, everything, it has brought us the globe, the world is open to us. And this is new normal, that from the world, the best has to be adopted. And we have to ensure that our institutions, they adopt it. So this is the new normal, Parnav, for me. And we more learning and learning has to happen. So this is what. And thank you very much for the opportunity.